I have some exciting news for you today regarding Regen Rovers, which of course is returning for Football Manager 2019 in November. If you didn't already know that, where have you been? I've released enough videos. Let's get to the point then. Essentially, I've managed to get some football shirts made for Regen Rovers. I've talked about it for ages. I talked about it in the first series. There was loads of you that wanted to buy a Regen Rovers shirt, and now you have the opportunity to do so. There's 3 shirts altogether. This is the home shirt and the away shirt. So these are the new colours designed on the new Regen Rovers badge, of course, which was designed by Watch the Fork Gaming. Absolutely brilliant logo. Our new club mascot is essentially a phoenix. We'll also have George the cat getting involved as well, of course. So it's goodbye to the old green logo with the snake. However, you do have the opportunity to buy a green shirt. The 3rd away shirt is available for sale, and it's got the old badge on. So there's loads of you that wanted to buy a green shirt back in the day. I know lots of people have kind of vanished from the scene, I suppose, when I stopped uploading Regen Rovers, and you might not be around anymore. But hopefully this has caught your attention, this video, and you'll want to get a Regen Rovers 3rd shirt. So the home colours for the series will be black, the away colours will be white. The 3rd shirt for the first season is going to be green with the old logo on it. Of course, throughout the series we will change the kits just like in the first series. Whether we'll have other shirts made, I don't know, we'll see. But this is what you can buy to start with. We've got a nice simple clean black and gold look for the home shirt. We've got a nice white look with the gold sash, which is what you guys wanted. That was a popular choice. And then the green 3rd shirt, which won the FM19 competition, of course. You have the option to put a name and number on the back for no extra cost, which is amazing, really. There's loads of different sizes available as well. If you're a man or a woman or a child, there's plenty of different sizes there. But yes, you can put your name and number on the back, but you could also put a player name from the first series on the back. Those of you that watched the first series, you may want to wait, of course, till the series starts. You might want to put the name of a new hero on the back of your shirt. But for those of you that are keen to get a shirt made and sent to you before the series starts, hopefully, it takes 4 to 6 weeks, so it might not arrive until the series has actually started, which is why I've bought all 3 already to hope that they get here in time for the start of the series. If not, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, you have the option to put your name and number on the back. Now, I have put together a list of players and the numbers that they had during the series, as you can see here. These are players that were notable during the series. Of course, Jack Young, he started with the number 10 when we were promoted to the Football League, because obviously before the Football League, you don't actually have a number on your shirt. It's when you get promoted to the Football League that you need shirt numbers. So he was number 10 to start with, transitioned to number 17 in the end. So that's why I've put 2 numbers or 3 numbers down, depending on the player and what numbers they had during the series. There's also players that were playing in non-league for us, some players that were very important to the early days of Regen Rovers, and some icons there, but they never had a shirt number because they weren't around when we were in the Football League. So hopefully that makes sense. That's for those of you that may want to buy a green shirt with an old player name on, or you might even want to stick a name on the back of one of the new shirts as well. It's up to you, really. But like I said, it will take 4 to 6 weeks to get to you. And one of the things I want to do with this is to get you guys involved. I want you to send me, it would be great if you can send me a photo of the shirt, possibly what you wear in the shirt, or just if you don't want to show your face, just your body maybe, or just the shirt on a bed. But it'd be great to have like a fan corner type thing that we had in the first series, where we get pictures involved as well. But previously it was sort of comments from YouTube and tweets to the Regen Rovers Twitter account and that sort of thing that I put into a fan corner in every video. But this time around it can be with the shirts. And if we do get people receiving the shirts round about the start of the series, in the first few videos we can have some, these included in the first few videos, which would be fantastic. And obviously over time there might be more people that buy these shirts as the series progresses, and they can get involved as well. But I want you guys to be involved. I want it to be a community driven series. Those of you that are Patreons, that have supported me on Patreon, there's going to be a 25% discount code. If you head over to my Patreon, everyone that has pledged to my Patreon will have access to that code. I've stuck it on my Patreon page. I'll just show you what that's all about. Some of you may have missed my video a couple of weeks ago where I discussed Patreon, so I thought I'd give you a quick introduction to it, really. I have always said that, I'd love to be able to do YouTube as my full-time thing, but unfortunately I can't financially do that. It's not viable. I do have a full-time job, But luckily I work from home, so I am able to spend a bit more time focusing on YouTube than if I worked in an office, for example. So I'm blessed in that way. However, if I was to spend all my time doing this, wow, that would be amazing. I mean, I release quite a few videos as it is, but if I was able to focus all my weekdays on making YouTube videos, Regen Rovers, the series would be incredible. I could spend so much time doing it. There'd also be more time to do other things like experiments as well. So I'd love to be able to do that one day. The only real way to do that is through Patreon. Of course, you may know the likes of Loki Doki, Lelujo, Dr. Benji that have successful patrons and they're able to support themselves full time doing this. So I'd love to be able to get to that level one day. We all have dreams and aspirations, so I don't think there's anything wrong with dreaming about that. Now, there's various tiers involved with the Regen Rovers Patreon, and you'll get different rewards. The lower tiers, it's more of a thank you thing, really. You'll get a digital season ticket holder for this reward. For example, you have access to the private Discord channel. I need to talk about Discord as well. Plenty of you have joined already. But there's loads available in my Discord. I want this to be a hub, a community hub for Regen Rovers, and also my other YouTube content, or just Football Manager discussion in general. We've got various discussion channels going on to talk about Football Manager tactics. I might develop this a bit further in time. Real football chat, live chat, getting involved with Football Manager network games, coming together and finding other people to play Football Manager with, or other online games. There are private Patreon channels here for people that do pledge to me, so there's loads to get involved in here. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description below, and we've got a lot of people in it already talking about Regen Rovers, talking about Football Manager, talking about anything they want. It's a great place. So yeah, if you do pledge, you have access to those private places as well. But the higher up tiers, obviously it's going to be a lot more money, but I want you guys to get involved with this series. And of course, only do this if you have the money to do it. But there are tiers where you can be a joint owner with Jack Young, who is going to be the owner of Regen Rovers on FM19. The top 3 tiers, you have the option to have a youth academy player that comes through the Regen Rovers Youth Academy named after yourself, or possibly named something else. You can name it whatever you want, as long as it's not rude, of course. So yeah, there's those options as well. There's already a few people that have pledged to that, and I'll be getting in touch with them before the series starts to talk about them having players named after them. Of course, it will be a first come first served basis. But yes, there's various levels here. To be honest, thinking about it, if you want the 25% off the shirts, then you might as well go for the lowest tier here, and because you'll actually save more money doing it that way. So I think you save like £8.50 or something in English money, of course, if with the 25% off. But anyway, I digress. You're probably wondering how I got that figure, but it's including all the delivery costs as well. So there we go. Key points for today: you can buy a Regen Rovers shirt, you can get involved with the Discord channel, and you can help support the series and myself by pledging to my Patreon and getting rewards in return as well. I'll leave the links in the description below. As it happens, I am wearing a Regen Rovers shirt. Look at those 3 badges lined up together. That's also available to buy, and I think there's just a few hours left at the time of uploading this where it's still 30% off. There's going to be different merchandise available as the series progresses, but it's early days. We haven't even started this series yet, of course. I'm really putting pressure on myself to make this the biggest possible series I've ever done. There's a lot of preparation still to do, but I'm getting them, ticking things off. One of the main ones really was to try and get these shirts sorted before the series started. I'm really happy we've managed to get that sorted. Remember to follow Regen Rovers on Twitter, Golden FM on Twitter. Lots of links in the description below as well, because I'll be asking you questions, your opinion on things, because like I said, I want you guys involved. I want you to make decisions and help me make decisions for the series. Help me make decisions as to maybe how big the stadium should be, because remember, I'm creating the club on the pre-game editor, so I need to decide how big the first stadium is. We need to decide how much money the club should have at the start. Should we like be at the lowest level possible in the National League South and make it that we're got £0 or level with the worst team in that league? I don't know. I mean, there is the option to play at a lower level, but I've discussed this on the Discord and people kind of think I should probably start at National League South level. If I start below that and include extra leagues that I'll have to unlock via the editor, it might be a bit too easy. the beauty of the first series was how desperately horrible it was for the first 3 seasons, almost getting relegated. It was just so dramatic. There were some unbelievable moments. It's going to be really hard to top in this second series, but I hope I managed to do that. Talking of which, the first series, I've been re-watching episodes. I'm thinking of putting together a best of series 1 episode, and that can kind of be part of a teaser trailer, I suppose, for the second series. So I'm going to try and find some time to work on that as well. If there does happen to be any moment that you know, like those of you that have been watching the series recently, you might be better at this. You might be able to think, oh yeah, in about the 15th minute of episode 57, there was this amazing moment that you should include. But I think I've got most of the amazing moments down and ready to go, so I'm hoping to make that video as well. I'm rambling here, I do apologise. I'm just passionate about this. I'm really passionate about making this the best series possible on my channel. Obviously the last year I've not really focused on long-term saves, I've focused on these short-term saves, just having a little bit of fun, having a bit of downtime from a long-term save as well, easing myself back in to Football Manager as well after a bit of a break at the end of Regen Rovers. Big plans for FM19. And I hope you're looking forward to the series. But that's it. Remember, all the links in the description below. Until next time, enjoy Football Manager. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.